Once upon a time, in a village nestled between hills covered in patches of vibrant wildflowers, there lived a wise elder named Grandpa Covey. The kids in the village loved Grandpa Covey because he had a magical way of telling stories that made even the simplest lessons feel like adventures. One sunny day, a group of curious children gathered around Grandpa Covey, their eyes wide with anticipation. In their little hearts, they carried a big question, one that even grown-ups sometimes struggled with. How can we tell if someone is being honest or telling a fib? Grandpa Covey chuckled, his eyes twinkling like stars in the daylight. "Ah, my little friends, that's a tricky question, but fear not, for I have a tale that might help you unravel the mystery of sincerity and lies in the hearts of those around us." The children settled on the soft grass, ready for the magical journey Grandpa Covey was about to take them on. In our village, Grandpa Covey began, there was a mischievous but kind-hearted boy named Lila. Now, Lila loved playing pranks on everyone, from his friends to the village elders. Sometimes, it was all in good fun, but other times, his pranks left people scratching their heads, wondering if they could trust his mischievous grin. The children giggled, imagining the antics of mischievous Lila. One day, the village decided to organize a special event, a grand festival to celebrate the bonds that held the community together. Everyone was excited, and they all had a role to play. Lila, being the mischievous spirit he was given the task of guarding the village's treasure chest, filled with trinkets and treats for the festival. The children leaned in, eager to discover what would unfold. "Now, here's the interesting part," Grandpa Covey continued. "The night before the festival, someone tried to sneak into the treasure chest. The next morning, the village woke up to find the chest slightly ajar, and whispers of suspicion filled the air. The children gasped, their eyes wide with intrigue. Lila, with his mischievous reputation, became the prime suspect. The villagers gathered around him, asking if he had been the one to peek into the treasure chest before the festival even began. Grandpa Covey paused, letting the suspense settle over the little audience. Now, Lila could have just said, "No, it wasn't me." But instead, he looked into the eyes of the villagers, big and round like yours, and he said, "I didn't do it, and I'll prove it." The children's faces mirrored a mixture of doubt and curiosity. Lila suggested a playful game of hide-and-seek, but with a twist. Each person had to hide something precious to them, and the goal was to find all the hidden treasures. If Lila found them all, it would prove he was innocent. If not, well, then maybe he had some explaining to do. The children exchanged glances, intrigued by the clever game. As the game unfolded, Lila found every hidden treasure, from a grandmother's locket to a little bird's feather. With each discovery, the villagers watched in awe, realizing that Lila's mischievous spirit had a heart full of honesty and kindness. Grandpa Covey smiled at the children, his eyes reflecting the warmth of the tale. "You see, my little ones, sincerity is like a treasure hidden in the heart. It's not just about what someone says, but about the actions that follow." Lila's playful game taught the village that sometimes, actions speak louder than words. The children sat in thoughtful silence, absorbing the wisdom woven into Grandpa Covey's story. And so, my little adventurers, Grandpa Covey concluded, when you want to know if someone is being sincere or telling a fib, look for the hidden treasures in their actions. A heart full of honesty will reveal itself, just like Lila's did on that playful day in our village. As the children dispersed, their minds buzzing with the magic of the tale, Grandpa Covey watched them go with a heart full of joy. In the simplicity of his story, he had planted the seeds of understanding, teaching the children a timeless lesson on how to distinguish between sincerity and lies in the hearts of those around them.